Napoleon Bonaparte is one of history's most fascinating and controversial figures. From a modest Corsican background, he rose to become Emperor of the French, conquering much of Europe and leaving a legacy that still influences the world today. But who is the man behind the legend? Let's dive into the life, achievements, and controversies of Napoleon Bonaparte. Born in 1769 on the island of Corsica, Napoleon came from a minor noble family. Though Corsica had only recently become French territory, Napoleon embraced his French identity and enrolled in a military academy at a young age. His early military career was marked by brilliance and boldness, and during the turbulent times of the French Revolution, he quickly climbed the ranks. Napoleon's first major success came during the Italian campaign in 1796 to 1797, where he demonstrated exceptional military strategy. Against larger and better equipped armies, he led his troops to a series of stunning victories, forcing Austria to sign a favorable peace treaty. His reputation as a military genius was born. In 1799, with France in political chaos, Napoleon orchestrated a coup d'etat, seizing power and establishing himself as first consul. By 1804, he crowned himself Emperor of the French in a grand ceremony in Paris, signaling the birth of the Napoleonic Empire. This move shocked many because instead of accepting the Pope's crown, Napoleon placed it on his own head, symbolizing that his power was self-made. Under Napoleon's rule, France underwent significant reforms. He established the Napoleonic Code, a unified legal system that abolished feudal privileges and promoted equality before the law. Many of these reforms became the foundation for modern legal systems worldwide. Militarily, Napoleon was relentless. He expanded French territory through a series of wars known as the Napoleonic Wars, which reshaped the map of Europe. His tactics revolutionized warfare, fast-moving armies, strategic use of artillery, and innovative battlefield formations allowed him to defeat coalitions of European powers repeatedly. One of his most famous battles, Austerlitz in 1805, is often cited as his greatest victory. Facing a combined Austrian and Russian army, Napoleon's forces executed a brilliant plan, resulting in a decisive win that established French dominance in Europe. However, Napoleon's ambition also led to his downfall. The invasion of Russia in 1812 was a catastrophic failure. Harsh winter, stretched supply lines, and fierce Russian resistance decimated his grand army. This marked a turning point, emboldening his enemies and weakening his grip on power. In 1814, Allied forces captured Paris, and Napoleon was forced to abdicate, exiled to the island of Elba. Yet his story didn't end there. Less than a year later, he escaped Elba and returned to France for what became known as the 100 Days. He rallied his supporters and briefly regained power. His final defeat came at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815, where British and Prussian forces decisively crushed his army. Captured again, he was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic, where he spent the rest of his life until his death in 1821. Napoleon's legacy is complex. He was remembered as a military genius, a reformer who modernized France, and an emperor whose ambition reshaped Europe's political landscape. Yet, he also sparked devastating wars that caused millions of deaths. His life story remains a powerful reminder of the heights ambition can reach and the costs that can come with it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Napoleon's life, hit that subscribe button for more fascinating history stories. What do you think was Napoleon's greatest achievement? Let me know in the comments.